I'm Dick Billows, and we're going to talk about matching our interpersonal techniques to the personality type of the person or people we deal with. Too many project managers are poor communicators and have ineffective interpersonal skills, largely because they don't take the time to observe the people they're dealing with and use the appropriate technique. In the first meeting with a team member, we should be making observations about the team member's personality and deciding, is the team member an extrovert or an introvert? Do they think big picture or are they more detailed oriented? From those initial observations, the project manager should tailor their communications and the entire relationship so it's effective for the team member. Let's take a look at a typical situation.
Hey, come on in. Hey. Cool, thanks for joining me. Things are moving fast, okay? And I need to get your estimate on the time it's going to take to complete your assignment. And you're clear on the tasks that I gave you, right?
No, you have only talked in generalities about the big picture. I do not understand all the steps you want me to follow. If you could cover the steps you want me to follow, then I would understand what you want.
We just don't have time for that, all right? The big picture is that we need a big performance improvement, and I need to figure out a way to get it, okay? Now come on, think. How long would it take to get the job done?
The right way to do estimates is that team members fully understand their assignments before estimating. Give me the details, and then I need some time to think about all the things I have to do. Could you send me the details? Then we can meet tomorrow.
No can do, amigo. I'm on my way to a meeting to tell the VP when we're going to be done with the project. So I need your time estimate, and I need it now. We need to decide on the fly. Can you get your task done in 2 weeks?
I don't know. I need time to figure the assignment out. How big a performance improvement do you want? In what areas? This is too fast. I simply do not have the information to give you an accurate estimate. I need to know the steps. Then I can estimate how long each one will take. I can get you a number tomorrow.
I'm just going to make this easy for you. Your number is 2 weeks, and that's what I'm going to tell the VP. All right? 2 weeks.
This meeting did not go well because the project manager didn't learn anything, didn't observe anything during the session. The PM treated her as if her personality was the same as his, and it wasn't. What the project manager should have learned from this first session was that the team member was introverted. The signs were a preference to think before speaking, and they clearly weren't comfortable making extroverted, spur-of-the-moment type decisions. The project manager should have adapted his communication style to her personality. Let's look at the right way to do it.
You and I have a lot in common. We're both right on time. Thanks for coming. I hate getting these rush deals, but I'm getting some pressure from upper management to give them a commitment on our project completion date. But it's more important that we do this correctly rather than rush. Did you get the work package modifications I sent you on Friday?
I did. Thank you. I was able to spend time over the weekend digesting it all. You made things very clear by listing each of the steps you wanted me to follow and how you would measure success. Your specifications on the deliverables should produce, everything clearly. So I was able to think about the estimate.
I appreciate you working on the weekend on your own time to review each of the steps in the assignment that I wanted you to complete.
I did want to make one addition to the input deliverables, and that is the RJX documentation.
Great, I missed that. I'm delighted to incorporate your ideas. Never hesitate to give me input or a suggestion. I know how thorough you are. Now, have you had sufficient time to think about the assignment and how long it's going to take you? I'm not hurrying you. I will put off the VP if we need more time to do it right.
Yes, I went through and estimated the time on each of the steps as you asked. and I think this is going to take me 3 weeks.
But did you also think about it in terms of the amount of work that you had to do? I mean, not just how many weeks it would take.
Of course, I made work hour estimates for each of the steps and then added them up and came to a total of 135 hours. With a little overtime, I can finish that in 3 weeks.
Let's use overtime really only when we need to. I'm going to write down 18 days and 135 hours as your estimate. Now, are you comfortable with that?
Yes, I think that's a very reasonable estimate, but I'm more than happy to work some overtime to get the job done.
Thank you.
Our project manager handled this introverted team member very nicely, giving her time to think things over and process information before asking for a decision. The project manager also observed the team member and decided that she was a traditionalist with a preference for proven methods of doing things and was very detail-oriented and focused on data. Project manager used this to get the relationship off to a good start. A big part of a project manager's success is based on communicating in meetings with individuals or small groups and in making presentations. Our individual instruction courses give you practice in these areas in live online sessions. Your instructor will play the role of the person with whom you're working. The sessions are a lot of fun and our students and instructors enjoy them. You'll get live practice thinking on your feet and answering the questions that PMs have to answer. It's just the two of you working privately, and if you get off track, your instructor will call timeout, give you feedback and coaching, and then back up the meeting so you can try again. Please consider one of our courses.